Hey ladies and gents, another King's War Battle Report with me, Chris Christopherson. That's me, right there. Brotherhood, this time versus Dwarves. We rolled the invade scenario. Got a bumload to get through in this one, so, if you want to see these arm lists, just pause it, read it yourself. You're a grown-up. We're going to be using the usual annotations, check them out. If you're not familiar with the invade scenario, pause it, check it out. We're going to be using Clash of Kings pack though, so individuals count as half points, and war machines not at all. Dwarves won the deployment roll and chose to go on with the hill away from the woods and the nice big stone wall. They also won the roll to go first and elected for Brotherhood to go first. We thought that was tactically better. Brotherhood, most of moves up. Brotherhood, Redemption moving up, Pegasus moving up. Things move to the centre. Characters that deployed first to, out deploy me, shift up towards this big cavalry block, which moves up and threatens. The trebuchets aim for the greater earth elemental, and both miss. Turn 1 for the dwarves. We got some things moving forwards. Nothing crazy there. The crossbowmen, unfortunately, are ranged. They have to move up as well. The Iron Guard try and pivot just to limit the movement of the Redemption Knights there, so Forsaken Knights. In the magic phase, we surged the Greater Earth Elemental 8 inches into these woods. Maybe a good thing? We'll have to see. Brotherhood turn 2. God damn, these cheeky Order of Forsaken. They just get out of arc of my dwarf men here, these Iron Guard. Maybe I should have checked it better. I don't know. It's annoying. Redemption Knights move back. Boo! Out of the way of this. These guys move up. Knights move up. And the characters into the block. In the shooting phase, this trebuchet is like laser guided. Bang! Lands a rock right on its head. Bangs out of the park. My stupid fault for not having a war sniff nearby. The other one aims to the crossbowman and thankfully misses. Dwarf turn 2. We're going to be chasing these Forsaken Knights all game. I just know it. They turn to face again, trying to limit the options. Steam Tank moves backwards, knowing that these guys are going to be a problem. Ironclads move up into the middle, out of charge range of the Knights. Crossbowmen are out of range still, so they move up again. It's crazy, I know. The Greater Earth Elemental here, he's not in a great position. The Pathfinder Knights have not taken the bait. Unfortunately, this guy's a good player. He's not taking the bait, and this guy's left out in the open. He moves to try and get behind the woods out of sight. In the shooting phase, magic phase, he surged into the middle, trying just to, these guys are going to dominate this whole area here, and he needs to try and force them out of that. On gun, there's a few wounds onto these guys, nothing he won't heal next turn. Brother turn 3. Oh god, these knights are so annoying. Because they can fly, they can pivot and fly and pivot again, and then decide if they're within an inch of the enemy. So I believe I've got it right. If I haven't, let me know. But yeah, you don't work out whether it's within an inch of the enemy or impassable terrain or whatever else until it's landed. So they've got enough room to turn. Where am I? Turn, move, turn. Face my side. Highly annoying. Given I'm facing this direction, these knights move forwards. They're in no rush here, so the beast moves backwards, as does the martyrs away from the crossbowmen. Do they not even know what martyrs do? The Pathfinder Knights, now seeing the back of this, charge into the Earth Elemental regiment. The Strength Knights move to support them. In the shooting phase, a laser-guided flipping trebuchets, bam bam, put 5 wounds onto the Greater Earth Elemental, highly annoying. The damsels, the devoted, heal all the wounds, and as you can tell, these knights smack open the regiment and pivot and consolidate in such a fashion as that. Dwarf turn 3. Oh god, these dwarves have had it enough. They turn so they show their bum to the flying knights here. The reason being that if they stay like this, yes, the guys only get double, but these guys won't be hindered. I'd rather show my bum to them. 27 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 6s, because I've hindered. And these guys get 20 attacks. And again, I've pivoted in such a way that their base, because it's slightly wider than mine, will hit the obstacle. So they'll be hindered as well. So defense 6, I can take it. The steam tank, Steel Behemoth, moves around so it's within 10 inches to charge them and also to breath weapon them. And if they do take the bait, he can charge one of the targets, whichever he finds more juicy. These guys move up to threaten the beast. The Greater Earth Elemental runs around to try and get into the woods, try and get these guys over here. And here's what could be a fantastic turn for the dwarves. Here's the golden moment. It's a risk, but it's a good one. The Iron Guard move back. The Earth Elemental Horde moves forwards. In such a manner, when it pivots, it is 6 inches away from the corner of the Pathfinder unit. The plan is, of course, to shoot the knights with the crossbows, shoot the knights with the on gun, and surge in with a whopping surge 12. Hurrah! Unfortunately, this turned out to be an I love you Philip Morris turn, and I got butt fucked. I did some shooting, pow, 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 and I managed to do, 5, 6, 7 wounds on the Pathfinder Knights. Pretty good. But then I rolled for my surge. Yeah, you guessed it. I roll a 5. 1 inch away. 1 inch away from the corner, and they're screwed. They're just screwed. Down here, the steel behemoth shoots its breath weapon, does 4 wounds, pretty good, but rolls just 1 under their waver. That'd have been sweet. That's the way it goes. Bye bye. Turn 4, yep, okay, so the Knights don't fancy a double breath, so they move beside the hill here. Then the Pegasus Knights don't fancy the counter charge if they're charging here, so they move to the side. Martyrs move up, feeling brave because he's facing the wrong way now. The Beast can charge in here quite safely, and a double combo charge onto the Earth Elementals, and as you can imagine, a boosh, they're popped and gone. They reform in such a manner. Flipping laser guided trebuchets, bang, straight onto the Great Earth Elemental, both hit, boom, take it out. I cry. Turn 4 for the dwarves, licking their wounds. They just don't know what to do. So these guys offer themselves as a tasty treat. They pivot in such a way that there's a hindered charge for the Pegasus Knights, but unhindered for these Knights here. I want them to take the charge because this tank wants to move up and over the halfway line. It's worth 250 points. And I need them at this point because I'm losing my army. The guard here charged the Pathfinders, just to nick a wound on them, take away Thunder's charge. These guys don't charge him because this is going to shoot him in the shooting phase. In the shooting phase, Bane enchant the crossbowman, do 5 wounds onto the strong knights, not enough to waver them unfortunately. Breath weapon does absolutely appallingly, does 2 wounds onto the beast, it's crap, really disappointed. And that's Dwarf turn 4. Turn 5 for the Brotherhood. They're trying to seize upon the initiative here, and the Pathfinder Knights counter charge. The Strong Knights move to the edge of the woods. They're keeping the cover because of shooting, but they can threaten the middle. They can threaten the end zone. Terrible times. These guys have to move double time to get into my half of the table, so they shift up, charge from the Forsaken Beast. They don't take the bait. These guys don't take the bait. Instead, they move in such a way that they can both charge either the dwarves or the steel behemoth. In the shooting phase, magic phase, the devoted completely heal up the knights. What did you expect? The laser guided trebuchets do 4 damage onto the steel behemoth. The Pathfinder Knights do enough damage to the Iron Guard, not enough to waver them, but just do some pips and points onto them. Turn 5 for the dwarves. Okay, so things are looking bad, real bad. So the dwarves on here shift the sidestep to give hinder charge to both of them. He's not doing that twice. Steam Tank moves up, he can't get away. He just moves up, pivots to breath weapon, and just braces for impact. This is bad. This is bad. So the Stone Priest decides to sacrifice himself. He moves up in front of the knights, and totally ganks them up. The Warsmith moves up to do the same as the Martyrs, which will make it difficult, not impossible, but difficult for them to get the flank of the Ironclad. In the shooting and magic phase, Breath Weapon does nothing to Redemption Knights. The Breath Weapon does appalling, does 2 more damage to the Forsaken Beast, and just rolls 11, just 1 under what needed to waver it. Here we've done combined shooting at the Knights, and we have wavered them. I was so happy, but then I remembered. Headstrong. All these knights got freaking headstrong. I wonder what could be coming, huh? Yep, that's right. They roll that 4 more, and those knights are headstrong. They charge straight into that Stone Priest. The Martyrs charge the Warsmith. beast into the ironclads, and a big old combo charge into the front of the steel behemoth. Counter charge there into the iron guard as well. Trebuchets, obviously the laser power has run out, and they both missed their crossbow targets. The martyrs completely boom out the warsmith, but roll too far and just get past their target. They can't charge them next turn. Whoopie doo. The knights here, they kill their targets, but are getting a bit kind of ganked up with bases. These big bases are making it very difficult for them. The Pathfinder knights Pathfinder knights waver my iron guard. How annoying is that? But here, the sub story for the Brotherhood is 16 wounds on the steel behemoth. Guess what he rolls? Yeah, a 3. That's right. And that steel behemoth is wavered, but it's still there. Oh, happy days. Turn 6, the dwarves. Yeah, I get some headstrong action, and the iron guard charge back into the knights here. Not looking to do much, just hold them up. Who knows. Crossbowmen, the shooting's going to do nothing, so they elect to charge the martyrs. Stop them crossing into my half of the table, and I figure it'll stop these guys from moving as well, so that's probably a good plan. Dragon Breath moves up to shoot these guys, and dwarves hindered but counter-charge the Forsaken Knights in the flank. Charge the Ironclad finally into the beast, and in the shooting phase, we have some breath on them, which does nothing. We have some organ guns on these guys, which does nothing. We finally managed to break the Forsaken Beast, and we finally managed to boosh out and kill the Forsaken Knights. The Ironclad are so close to the opponent's table edge. If they roll like a 3 or a 4, or 5 or a 6 for that matter, they're happy. So, 2 in 3 chance. Yeah, they roll a 1. Don't manage to get into the table edge. Or table half. We roll, there isn't another turn. We add up the points, the dwarves get nothing into the opponent's board. How sucky is that? Boo! The Brotherhood, they've got 1 unit of knights in, so maybe the dwarves didn't play too bad. They got 1 unit of knights in, score that 365 points for that. Clear margin of victory. Brotherhood beat the dwarves. Poor army list by me, poor deployment. Some really bad luck in places, but hey, you can't blame luck on anything. Doug played great. That double knight stacking in the corner was great. His switching bait with the Redemption Knights and the Forsaken Knights was great. I couldn't fault him. He played a great game. And his trebuchets, fuck me, they were awesome. Brock Riders, I think, for me in future. Brock Riders were definite. Cannons maybe, or siege artillery, something like that. I just lacked the range, and that really sucked. Let me know what you think. I'm pretty noob with dwarves, as you can see. I should like some advice. If you can see anything we did wrong, let us know. Please subscribe, like, share, tell people about all the awesomeness that's going on with these dodgy battle reports. And hopefully I'll see you guys at an event sometime. Take care.